Well, hello. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another stream. The question is today the day? That's the question. Is today the day when we will finish Intersec, maybe do some more Vaughn missions, and actually make some real progress? Should have a few more hours than usual today available to us. So let's hope that today is the day. That's what I'm looking forward to. Let's see, well, how many people we have on this server? 322. We're on an Asian server. We're falling through the map again. Nothing got fixed on that regard. I kind of want to watch the... Maybe we'll take a break at one point. But yeah, so let's see if this is the day when this will grow to a good level. That's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, so we have 2.6, almost 2.6 on the money. Let's see if we can finish the Intersect. Let's check the rep for a second. Yeah, I think we have maybe 6 missions left in order to get there. Maybe we'll do some more Vaughn. Maybe we'll get to applicant on Vaughn as well. Depends on what ship we're gonna find. And how lucky are we gonna be with those missions? Because I don't know. Seems hard lately, I think, but I don't want to give myself an unnecessary advantage, even if it's hard, because on a server that is full, the server FPS is gonna be a little lower than a server that's half full like this. And as you can see here, the server FPS is stable at 30. That makes the NPCs more responsive and everything like that. So we'll see. Let's see if we can find ships, because that's the goal. To maybe get a Connie without buying anything else for now. Hey Casper. Welcome back, my man. Appreciate you. Yeah, let's see. We're gonna look around Levski for a second, even if I haven't had any luck. Ooh. That's a Perseus. Question is this Perseus? Nope. He's definitely not abandoned. He just looked at us. Do you see anything else in the tunnel? Nope. Anything else on the pads? Nothing on the pads. It says there's another ship there, but it definitely has a player inside. It disappeared. I think it just quantumed out. Okay. Says Yeah, I don't know if this is a glitch. I know that you're not supposed to see names anymore. Maybe you are supposed to be seeing names in Armistice? Let's see, that guy over there. I know that his name is Giroki Shisai. You're not supposed to do that anymore. You're supposed to see some numbers like I'm seeing on this whole sea. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to Stanton Gateway. That's been the place to get ships lately. Should be right down there. Sorry about that. Let me try to put the game a little louder. Kind of noticed that the game was not so loud on the recordings I edited today, another video. Okay, so what do we want for today? I've been very lucky with the Corsair. I got the most progress out with the Corsair. Ideally, we should find a Corsair or a Connie. Other than that, I don't know. But if we put it in the air... Ooh! Oh, this guy is active. I was like... That's a good sign. That's something that's half destroyed. That's something that's not useful to us. Come on, don't tell me this is it. That's the... Hermes or whatever that was. Man, there's so many boxes everywhere. Do we need to go through the wormhole? Do we need to go to Stanton? Find something decent. $400 die. I think these were here yesterday as well. That's a C1. That's another C1 or an A1. Not really good at what I'm trying to do. The 400 die definitely doesn't help me. Let's just go through. Let's just go through and see what we find. Somebody else did that? Because I didn't do it. See what we can find. Whoa. Is that my ship from yesterday? I saw a marker. A friendly ship marker. See how far? Actually, it didn't take us that far this time. Okay, that's a Cuddy Black. That's a Mustang. That's a raft. Raft wouldn't be a bad idea, but it's hard to use. Hard to steal, actually, not hard to use. That's another raft. That's a Gladius, that's active. That's Zeus. Man, I kind of want to get the Zeus just for the funsies, because that's what is that? Got the 600i. None of these help us. Let me maybe get this Zeus just for having a Zeus. I don't think I want to do any cargo hauling or stuff like that, and it's definitely not good enough to do intersect missions with. It's something very strong. Let's scan it first. I was really considering getting the Zeus, but nothing. Has the jump drive, has the power plant, it has the quantum drive, has everything. Has everything we would ever want from a Zeus, including a ramp. But doesn't want to get open. What? You know what? I should have probably done this anyway. It is on the left side, right? Yeah, right here. I don't know why that ramp wasn't open already. But it's better to do it here. Do I need to get that? Is that like an airlock? Yes, we have a Zeus. What's going on with the ramp though? Anyway, doesn't really matter. I'm not using this for anything. I don't think so. I found 3 of the red cars today. What kind of red cards? For the... QV stations? Because you are doing QV stations. You don't need red cards at QV stations. Contested zones? Or you mean red envelopes? Oh, the red envelopes. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that for this challenge. I should go get one for my main account just so I have it, you know, as a collectible. Maybe I should do that sooner rather than later. Maybe tomorrow or Sunday. But I'm not doing it on this because I think they were paying $1 million last time or something like that. So I don't want to give myself an advantage that's only seasonal. That's why I'm not doing any kind of, because I want this to be a series for beginners, but not all the time we're gonna have Alliance Aid. Not all the time we're gonna have Red Festival. So I'm trying to avoid getting money from sources that are not gonna be always available in the game. Everything I'm doing is something that should be, I don't know, even if you start in June, July, or August, you know, when there's usually nothing happening in this game. Oh yeah, let's see. Did it put us next to some other ships? I don't think so. I really don't think I can achieve much with 2 size 4 guns. I mean, I can do some Vaughn missions. Those are easy enough. I don't think I'm getting close to do some cargo for Vaughn. Maybe I'll find another ship this way. I didn't check. This might not work. And 31 GMs. Again, it's gonna be better footage for the video. Yeah, how much are they paying for the envelopes now, Casper? Will they still pay $1 million? I think they used to pay $1 million. You never tried to sell one? There is a... You don't need to sell it. There is a contract, usually. I think it's not available in... Priority? There's usually a contract. You find it, and you turn it in. I haven't even checked what guns I have on this. Oh no. Let me try to organize my power a little bit. If we go to guns, should be able to turn off these. Okay. I need to figure out. So this is going to missiles. It's load up 4. Let's load up 4. But I don't have a button assigned on my. Let me do countermeasures really quick on my keybinds. Keybinds, joystick, flight. Is it in missiles? Nope. Is it in weapons? Where do I have? Oh, come on. Shields and countermeasures. There you go. Okay. 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 Sorry about that. I just think I lost the Connie and stuff like that just because I didn't have these available. Probably don't need it here. Because these missions are easy. Okay, why am I not able to target this? Hello? Okay. As the missiles get easy. Yeah. That was probably a missile too long, too much. I don't want to do these. I want to do, but I was thinking maybe in this area sometimes people are coming with their warships and they're abandoning them. Should I try? It's gonna just... No, there's no way. Let's do another one of these. I probably need to go look somewhere else for a ship. Switch to quantum drive. Just do it this way. Uh-oh. It's unavailable, right? I really want to do the Where's the one that's across the universe? Should I change the server? Obstructed, of course it's obstructed. Just do it. No. No, that's not what I wanted to do, but it's fine. We're running out of quantum fuel anyway, so I need to go repair. How was I so lucky? Oh, vulture. No, I'm too far and he's regaining shields. Come on. Vulture is not that easy. Ooh. Did he just stop? Probably disabled, I guess. Come on, what is this? My stream is going down again. Uncut Slam? I don't know if this will recover. Where is it? What ship is that? Oh, it's an Aurora again. Jumped. Oh, Corsair. But somebody's using it, I think. Yeah, he's moving. Yeah. Yeah, I think the stream recovered. $4.3K. Okay, let's go. Let's try intersect. Oh, did I leave these on from the beginning? That's annoying. Somebody tell me next time. Tell me, don't be silly. Yeah, I don't think we can take an intersect mission with this ship. Only if we're very, very, very lucky. Let's see what we can do. We'll use all of our missiles for sure. We're not gonna go cheap on the missiles. I just feel we're gonna be taken down before we have a time to react. But it's all good. I can try to abandon the ship. And do what I did yesterday. Hopefully it's not gonna be a Valkyrie. I think an MSR might be the best option for me. Even if it's kind of tanky as well.
Quantum drive is now off. Shields
Missile's empty? What? How? No way. That the target? Why don't I have any missiles? I did rearm. Yeah, no way we're doing this. Huh. No missiles. This right now, there's only 2 caterpillars I need to fight. I still don't think I have a chance. Never mind. Let's say we're gonna finish this mission even if we're gonna have to abandon the Zeus.
shields damaged.
Now, I'm already out of ammo and out of shields. I didn't even take the shield down to this thing. Let me try to open up one of the... before I get this thing destroyed. Never mind. I have enough time. Oh no. I don't think I have enough time. Come on. I always forget that since it's not my ship. Come on. Let me get off. Okay, where's the target? Far. Tell me I have ammo. I do have ammo on me. Oh yeah. Like I said, we're gonna finish the mission. Was that it? I think so. Everybody stopped. This guy is not stopping. It's his stop now. He stopped 1.3 kilometers away. Gonna be quite a walk. Quite a walk through EVA. But as far as I remember, they're not sitting in the T-pose on the Caterpillar. Hope. He's really far away from other ships as well. Poor Zeus. I'm sorry. I knew this is gonna be how it's gonna end up. At least I hope this is gonna work. I didn't even manage to get the shields down. I was trying to shoot one of those ramps open. But no. This way? No, it is this way. Oh, just like that. Just one clip. Or even less than a clip. Everything else is open. Maybe this one? No. Yeah, see? He's not in a T-pose. Hello? I just neutralized him. Why is he not neutralized? I don't know, but I'm taking this. If I can. Why is the target not neutralized? Is the target not the pilot? You're not dead? Funny because I'm still getting hit markers. That's so weird. Yeah, he still gets hit like he's still alive. The only problem I see with this... What do I have as weapons on this?
Shield system online.
Two Panthers. For whatever reason, only the front shield is working. Because I'm thinking I can just use this. The question is... Okay, shields are working now. Not gonna get another mission like this for a while, I think. The question is, I can do a simple task and see. I want to see if the turrets are shooting as well. Because as far as I remember, if you manage to steal a ship with this drives like a truck. But if I manage to get the ship with crew on it, the turrets are supposed to still shoot. Because if that's the case, I can try to do the patrol missions with this ship. But let's try on a Vaughn mission. So I'm supposed to have a turret up top and the turret on the bottom, and that's it. I think so. I mean, the Caterpillar is not meant for fighting, that's for sure, but... Yeah, so I'm gonna have... 2 size 3 and 2 size 4, I think. The M5A is size 4. And then everybody else is gonna have two size 3s. No, those are size 4s. The rhinos are size 4. So with that, we can get some stuff done if it's gonna work. I don't want to abandon the ship just because last time I tried to do something like this, my ship disappeared. So, man, but this moves like a truck. But let's just see. If the turrets are gonna shoot. If the turrets are not gonna shoot, not much I can do about it. I can still use it. Oh, we don't have radar? No, we don't.
Contact. Shield system offline.
Yeah, they are shooting.
Shield system is hit.
Not doing great, but they are shooting. Let's see, can they take this guy by themselves? Feel like, no, the one on the bottom shoots as well. Oh, they're not doing any damage. Yeah, I think I remember that. They do shoot, but they're not doing any damage anymore. Yeah, I remember that. They did that a while back. Okay, question is how I'm gonna kill this guy, because this guy is fast. Ah, come on. And this thing turns like a truck.
Shield system is hit.
Man, that would have been so nice. So easy. But I remember this. Because they used to steal Idrises and Polarises with gunners and hammerheads, and they were ruining the day of other people. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can kill this guy. I have to get away from him. Or I need to have him crash into me. Landed a few shots. Are those physical turrets? Almost. Look at him. Look at the moves. He's recharging shields already. Come on. Trying to just move backwards so I put distance between me and him. That's the only chance I've got. Or some asteroids like that.
Shield system is hit.
Come on. Oh, he did hit the asteroid. There you go. Okay, so without the help of the gunners, I'm almost certain I cannot do defend or patrol. So all I can try is abandon this. Or somehow finish this guy off. I really want the rep, but... Where is he? He disappeared? Probably fell off the ship or somehow. He was glitched. Accepted track. Yeah, I think it still shows him. But I'm afraid if I'm gonna abandon it, I might lose the ship. Let's just try it. Oh, no way. This is close and works. Yeah, I'm afraid if I'm gonna jump now, the ship is gonna despawn. Watch. Oh no. Okay. Ah. I spoke too soon. Ah. So I didn't get anything done. Not even the Vaughn. Yeah, I didn't do any intersect. Oh man, why? I'm in combat now, really. So if I would have kept that mission active, because that guy was glitched somehow, and he didn't die, I could have kept that ship. But I want to do those missions. I don't want to do any other mission. I want to do those missions. Let's wait a few more minutes. Yeah, you know what? This is probably a good time to have a break and watch that for a few minutes. Where was it? It was a short interview. This thing. Actually, I can do picture in picture. This 9 minutes. Let's mute the music.
I would say that Star Citizen was unfinished business. I think when we launched in 2012, it was a different time in the internet. I think it was more hopeful, more optimistic, less cynical. I think one of the major problems with doing something that's as long-term as Star Citizen and as big and as ambitious as Star Citizen is if you're part of the community and you see us, because we do updates, the community video updates, we show them what we're doing, we have roadmaps. In terms of, I think, being a developer that shares and is open, I think we sort of set the standard. And I think when we started in 2012, that was one of the things that we did first that a lot of other people didn't. So we had all this openness, which I think if you know it, you're like, oh yeah, this is a real game. But if you don't, and you've just said, wasn't that something that got crowdfunded like all those years ago, you may be a bit skeptical because you don't. I mean, I generally find that. I mean, I run into people that say, oh, I backed that like 12 years ago. Is it done yet? I'm like, you can play it now if you want. You look at the videos and we've got. At the scale that we've been crowdfunded, it certainly created new opportunities and possibilities because the funding was much stronger than I had originally thought. I mean, because when I originally did it, I thought, oh, I could make a smaller game and it would be more like a privateer or a freelancer and have a cutscene as you go down to a planet, and then you have a little limited area you interact on. And yeah, it's a much more limited design. But because we got all the extra funding, especially early, it's sort of like, oh, well, maybe we could really, go for the brass ring here and like my dream game, not the thing that I would have to do because this was a limited budget. And so it opened up the scope of the game, which at the time the community, they voted to say, yes, we would like to do these extra things like procedural planets and all the rest of the stuff. But then when you build the game much bigger, it's just exponentially more complicated, more things to do, so it obviously takes longer. And I guess maybe the only other downside is we're the big thing, and so everyone's like, oh, $1 billion, where are you? What are you doing? And, like, you haven't finished yet. You guys are a scam. You're idiots, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, we're just trying to make the best game we possibly can. Everyone at Cloud Imperium loves what they do, and they're working really hard to get everything finished as quickly as they possibly can. It's a really big, ambitious goal. So maybe that's the only downside is, the success just makes you more visible, and then there's some level of people that kind of like to rag on that. But I'm happy with how it's turned out, just because I'm literally, like I said, getting to build the game of my dreams. And I think it's the game of like a lot of the people are backing the dreams, and that's one of the reasons why it works. When I was doing freelancer, I don't know if you remember, but I'd actually talked about doing a freelancer online, and the idea was this living, breathing universe that all these players played in, and it would affect the economy and do everything. And it was sort of when Ultima Online was taking off, and there is an online version of Freelancer that you can play, and I think modders keep it alive, and it's pretty cool. But what Star Citizen is now is sort of like the ultimate evolution of that. It's like the dream of the fully realized, detailed universe that you can go do anything with millions of other people, and that is the ultimate goal for Star Citizen, and was sort of the original vision that I had when I was talking about Freelancer Online. Much the same way that I think Squadron 42, that we're just in the process of finishing off now, is like the ultimate version of how I would do a Wing Commander with resources that you wouldn't normally get. And I'm actually really quite looking forward to people playing the game, because there's been a lot of work to make the sort of story and the game basically seamless in how it goes in and out. It's very fluid. Star Citizen has high fidelity, but Squadron takes it to another level, because we know it's much more limited in terms of like set pieces and epic action. Those are absolutely like handcrafted and beautiful. And for me, it's my love letter to all the movies that I grew up with. I hope people like it like much as I do, and how much I have fun making.
Okay.
So one of the biggest things that takes us time is we've had systems that we wrote years ago when people were thinking, oh, the game's not going to need all this, and then we got to go, okay, that system's not good enough, we need to refactor the system so it scales better when there's a lot of players. So we want to have as big as possible player environments at the highest concurrency. So we don't quite know what the ceiling is going to be, but with dynamic it allows us to be much more flexible, because we can dynamically spin up more and more servers to sort of collapse down the servers taking care of people. So I mean, the goal is to have 10,000 plus people in a shard or an instance. Right now we run 700 to 800 people on one. We'll probably break over 1,000, I'm pretty sure, this year. When we go dynamic, maybe 1,000 to 2,000. There's still optimization that has to happen in like the engine for just general simulation stuff. Because it's a really interesting engineering challenge, because like most game programmers don't consider how a game will run when you would have thousands of players. I mean, they usually don't consider when you have thousands of just entities or objects. For me, that's fun, because then it makes the universe itself gets alive when you have lots of players. I mean, it's already like in Star Citizen when we went from 100 to 600 to 700 when we did the shards. It's suddenly like you would be at a space station, you can see other players come and go in a way that you wouldn't have done when there was just 100 players and a whole star system. And so you want a universe that feels alive. The problem with the way that we want to do Star Citizen is there's no game engine that
that like out of the box does the things that we do. And so a lot of what dictated the sort of creation of Star Engine, the vision of being able to essentially have no loading screens, it's all seamless, all first person, super high fidelity and detail, and also have the entire system be persistent. So, you know, if you drop a Coke can in a forest somewhere and walk away, that Coke can is remembered, the state of the universe is remembered. So unless someone comes and, you know, takes it, it will still be there if you came back even in a month's time or whatever. Having the tech to sort of do that at that scale, we just couldn't get it in Unreal, you couldn't even get it, you couldn't get it in CryEngine, you couldn't get it in any, so we had to build all that. That's one of the biggest reasons of the length and the time and the cost of the project. And I personally think in terms of like a game experience, because when you actually get in and experience sort of the freedom that allows you, the sense of you can go anywhere and it's there and it's real. I see a lot of people play, you know, despite all the bugs and all the issues I've got, Star Citizen gives me a sense of freedom that way that I don't get in any other game, and that's enabled by that technology. And so it was definitely worth it to build that. It just took a lot of time to do that. Besides just building something of the scale of Star Citizen, scaling a company to be able to do that is also, it's you know, it's like a separate game, you know. So, you know, we're now about 1,000 people around the world. We've got 4 studios. That's very different than when you started and you only had a few people working on it, and then it's 20 and then 50. It becomes a big challenge just because it's such a big project and there's so much to do. And then we also have the added complexity of it's a live game. So as we're working on it, people are playing it and we can't be breaking it. So it's sort of like working on the engine of your car in the middle of a race and trying to still stay in the race. Like one of the problems that always happens is as the game becomes bigger and more featured with more content, more functionality and features, that also means there's more things that can go wrong when you add a new feature. So in terms of the extra testing you've got to do, someone could do something in a system over here and not realize that it breaks something over here. So all that sort of ramps up as the game gets bigger and closer towards finish. I mean, I will say that Star Citizen's never going to stop being developed because it's a live product, so it's going to exist and we'll always be adding content and functionality and features. It'll be a living product. But there is a, you know, our sort of version of 1.0 is what we would consider, okay, this is the sort of a set of features that describe the Star Citizen experience, and of course we'll add things in the future on top of this, but this is what we consider. It's not alpha anymore. This is the, you know, released game, so to speak. We outlined that 2 years ago at CitizenCon, and so that's what we're working towards. And so it was good to sort of finally sort of put a line in it and say, okay, these are all the things we need to do. So everyone on the development side has a very focused goal for that, which is great. I mean, look, I started in the game industry in the like mid-80s, and you know, one of the things I always liked about it was sort of that feeling of being on the frontier and doing new stuff and stuff that you didn't think was possible. And so that's definitely what Star Citizen for me is. It's all like, well, can we really do everything at this detail and fidelity with thousands of players all concurrently online at the same time? And, you know, when we started, it was like, maybe not, but you know, we've sort of stubbornly sort of worked towards there, and still a lot of work, but you know, it sort of feels like we're closer to the finish line than we are from the start line.
Okay. Not much being said. Not much being said except the fact that, hey Shinzo, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, not much being said except the fact that yeah, I mean, hopefully Squadron 42 gets released this year. Hopefully it gets finished. Hopefully they will move on from Squadron 42. Because I've heard that also the fact that Squadron 42 at release is going to be like one chapter and they want to do like a bunch of chapters, so they're going to keep working on it. So I hope that's not the case. You just be done with Squadron 42 and focus on Star Citizen. So we'll see.
Welcome.
I'm still
ASOP vehicle retrieval
a
system.
little skeptical of the fact that we will see Squadron 42 this year.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle Please visit
I
us
cannot
again.
call my ship
Welcome
anywhere.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
There you
return
go.
insurance claim has been sent.
There is one.
Please visit us again.
What are you up to, my man? How was the concert last week? Alright, let's see if we can find a ship to steal, but as we've seen, it's almost impossible to do that. Oh, what is that? The 600i? Yeah, so I haven't watched the entire Star Citizen live. When they were talking about the sound with the sound engineers and stuff like that, and audio effects and stuff like that. But they said they're working on 3 things. They said they're working on a new Drake ship, which we know what Drake ship it is. It's gonna be the Ironclad, or the Iron Chad, how we like to call it. And then they said they're working on a new Aegis ship and a new Origin ship. And there's no Origin or Aegis ship that I know that's been announced. I think it's something new that's not going to be in concept and it's going to be just... I don't know. Aegis can be the Nautilus or whatever. I think that's the only one that... But I don't think they're working on that. I don't know. Or maybe they do, since they're going to introduce... They're going to introduce... Oh man, there's so many boxes. And half of a whole sea. Yeah, that's why there's so many boxes, because there's a wreck of a whole sea here. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't remember. The Nautilus was the ship that was supposed to repair other ships. I can just check it out really quick, because we still have to wait for our ship to arrive. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, so I was actually looking at this earlier. So Aegis ships was a mine layer, so definitely not. So announced ship from Aegis are the Nautilus, the Javelin. I don't think they're working on the Javelin, or maybe they are. I don't think Javelin is gonna get released this year. But Nautilus and the Vulcan. But the Vulcan does repair. Maybe they're working on the Vulcan? Man, this is so ugly. Because if they're gonna do ship repairing, then they said that it will be in 4.7. Maybe they're working on this, but isn't this supposed to work? Yeah, this is supposed to have drones and stuff. And I'm sure we're very far away from drone. So I don't know. It might be a new Aegis ship that's not been announced. And then on the other side, we go back to ships. And we go back to unavailable ships. And we go to Origin. I don't know of any Origin ship. I don't know, G12. I heard that they're working on this. But they said ships. Yeah. And they said new ships. We're working on a new Aegis, new Origin, a new Drake ship. I don't know. I do not know, but it's interesting.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
Okay, we can expedite this. And they want servers of 2,000 people. They're gonna pass 1,000 this year, and they want 2,000 players probably by next year. Man, sometimes you have to stay in queue for 20 minutes when the server is full to get the hangar door to open. I don't know how they want to push it that far. Like, we're supposed to stay in queue for hours to get out of the hangar. I don't know. Because it's not like they're redesigning all the stations, and man, this bug is ugly as well, because 2.6 million is not insufficient credits.
To the ASOP vehicle. Your vehicle. Please visit us again.
Yeah, let's see if I can find a ship to steal on this server. And I really need maybe 6. Maybe 6 missions. Hopefully not 7. To get the junior contractor. On this account. Yeah, I do not know. What ships can be the ones they're talking about. And they just said during that video that they usually kind of wait until they have sort of a finalized version of the ship before they start working on the audio, because they want to see how it looks and how it feels, and you know, and then they work on the audio. So it has to be something that's fairly close to being ready. That's an Asgard. I want an Asgard, but he's in the ship. Oh, a Polaris. I cannot steal a Polaris. An Apollo. I wouldn't mind an Apollo. I have nothing to do with the Vulture right now. Let's just go to the Stanton Gateway. He's down here somewhere, right? Why am I not seeing the markers? Game. Let me see if I can pull that up really quick. My computer is kind of dying. I found it, but let's see if we find the ship. I really want to try to do a QV station today. I need to buy armor. I need to figure out what armor they have at Levski. And some good guns. I don't really see ships here. No, I do see some. That's an Apollo that's coming towards me. Yo, calm down. I think that's another Salvation. That's a Perseus. Okay, where's the... Where are the rings? Yeah, that's the Salvation. Really, no abandoned ships here? We need to cross into Stanton to find some abandoned ships. Oh, there's one. That's another Salvation. That might... Those might be my ships. Cuddy Black. That's an Apollo or a Hermes. Let's see, let's scan it. Maybe we'll just take this one and we'll try to do something with it. Okay, it's a Hermes. It has power plant, it has a quantum drive. Oh. It doesn't have a jump drive. So that's why he's probably abandoned here. Did he change his quantum drive? He has a Hurricane. I don't need a quantum drive because I need to do the missions here. But I don't remember. What do we have as guns on the Hermes? Let me check really quick. RSI. Is it the same as a Medivac? No. Or maybe it is. Let's just try. Since it's here.
Check file.
Yeah, so he abandoned it here just because he was probably mad that he cannot jump. I think I have 4 size 4. I could try just to do hauling missions and stuff and make money, but I really want to finish the intersec. Yeah, I have...
Enjoy the world. System check.
This is what we can do. This is what we can do. This is what we can do. I think I have 4 cannons. Oh no. No, they're lasers. Okay, let me look at something really quick. Do we have a turret on this? No. Everything is available to me, so that's everything I can get. Okay, let's try. Do we have missiles on this? Yeah, we have 16 size 2s. I'm really hoping I'm not gonna regret this, Because this is not great, but I can try. Okay, this mission works. That's the Cuddy Black. Jinzo, if you're still here, you have no idea what ship I'm eyeing to buy for this challenge on this account. One of the ships that I hate a lot, but I think it's a smart choice for me in this challenge. If you're still here, let's see if you can guess, if you can remember one of the ships I hate. That is very good, very versatile. But I don't like it. I don't like it. You don't remember? Yeah, it's a good all-rounder ship, medium-sized, that I don't like the shape of, and I don't like because it has a stupid rebar in the middle of the screen, in the middle of the windshield. Killer. That's how a windshield should look like. This is good. This is something you can work with. Yeah, the Connie. I hate it, but they discounted them with like 20%. So it's gonna be cheaper than, or very similarly priced with the Corsair. Because I usually buy a Corsair. Like, if you ask me at any time if I had the money, if I would buy a Corsair or a Connie, I will always say a Corsair. But anyway. Definitely don't need the tractor beam. Okay, let's see. What's the target? It's okay. It's probably the best we can hope for. The MSR. Let's load up. Let's load up missiles. They just added way too many enemies. Like, this is impossible to do unless you're coming with multiple ships or a capital ship or something like that. It's atrocious. Like, fighting 6-7 fighters. I missed all my missiles. And he got the head start on shooting me. Yeah, this ship is very hard to maneuver. The Hermes. What? I didn't even taken the shields down? What is this game? Shit. Oh, I did taken the front shield down. But now he's with the back at me, of course. Come on, come on, come on. I might actually have a chance because not all the other ships are here. I'm only getting shot by a couple of ships only. By the looks of it. No distortion guns yet on me. Which is huge. No. Just die. Shit. Yeah, now I'm getting distorted and everything. I'm getting shot from all directions. Come on, just die. Because I want to reuse this ship, not only one time. Not just for one mission. Man, it's so hard to kill this MSR. I really think it's the easiest to kill out of the MSR, Caterpillar, and what's the other one? Valkyrie. But I don't see us. Oh. We got it. Come on, let's just get out of here. Come on, show me, show me, show me, show me. This is the sucky thing about Levski, about Nyx. There's no coordinates anywhere. Of course it's... I might die. There's like no jump point anywhere, because there's 3 locations in this stupid system. Yeah, I need to repair for sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. 70% on the missile rack. Everything else is 100%. Let me check really quick how much I have on the hull. Imagine if they would actually put that information on the screen somewhere. Where is I think engineering is here, but I need to open them. Because this is not my ship. Why is the elevator not opening? I can do it from the engineering terminal. Yeah, the engineering terminal is hidden here. Armor 17%, hull 87%. It'll probably be a good idea to repair it, honestly. I just don't want to lose it. Should repair it. Okay, let's see. Let's assess the situation. Yeah, I think 5 more. Okay, Levski is fairly close. Yeah, I really like this ship. I need to find an Apollo though. If I go to do to solo the QV stations, part of this challenge, I need to find an Apollo. Because I'm gonna die a lot and I cannot afford to spend 100k on Medgel. Charging way too much on that crazy Medgel. They make you blow up your ship. But that's not an option for me. But if I use a Medgel or 2 and finish a mission of 1 million, that basically eats 20% of my profit. So, not ideal. Also, this place where it's leaving you, when you come to Levski, you still have to fly like 60 kilometers to get to the... And of course it's in the middle of a freaking... That Polaris is still there. And is it abandoned? Problem is that the Polaris doesn't have any guns for the pilot. So as solo. Is it docked? Where is he? How did... What? What happened here? What happened here? Is this the new way of parking on Levski? Oh well.
Landing complete.
4.6 to repair. Restock nothing. There's a dirty fuel as well.
Quantum fuel is at 100%.
The elevator working? I don't know. Part of it is working. Oh yeah. Let's do another interesting mission. I really think the other one was kind of hard to do. But we need hopefully five more.
Shields are off.
Yeah, this server it's a lot more stuttery than the other one.
Drive is now
474 players.
raised.
Hopefully this time I'll manage to hit with some rockets.
Shields are off.
Make sure everything is fine here. I mean, if I have extra pips, why not?
Radar contact.
That's an MSR, but it doesn't say it's our target yet. Oh, what happened with our shields?
Shields are off.
Hello, game?
System off. Welcome to Rocket Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Okay, they're recharging.
Engines are on.
Yeah, it's been a while since I had to get into a dogfight per se and prepare, you know. Make sure I have things charged and make sure I have rockets and make sure I have this and that and... Come on, where's my target, man? There it is. It's another MSR, but I'm gonna get attacked by everybody this time. Everybody. Because it's so far back.
Shields damaged.
I don't
Radar contact.
think I'm gonna make this one.
Target acquired.
Where are my rockets? Where are the first 4 rockets? None of them hit this time either. My shields are gonna go down a lot faster than last time. Try to get some movement going. This guy is somehow running away from me, man.
Shields damaged.
They didn't fight like a man. Come on, recharge, 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 recharge. Barely red again. I'm almost out of shields. Come on. Doing the corkscrew as much as I can.
Shield is down.
Yes.
Enemy down. Shields.
Come on now, just find me a way out of here. Quick. There it is. Probably need to repair again. That's fine. I'll take this. I'll take these as wins. Oh yeah, let's see, let's see. Rep. Yeah, maybe 4. Maybe 4 left. Probably 5, but maybe 4 left. And then we need to change our ships. It's already 8 here. I don't think I have time. Let's just hope we can finish. But I need a medical ship to go there. We cannot go there without a medical ship. And I don't think... Trying to think if there's a way of... There's a way on Levski to get out... with the medivac out of the hangar. I don't think so. I could try to take the if I buy the Ursa Medivac, try to take it out in my hangar. But an Ursa Medivac, a size 3 med bed is not gonna take it. I need at least a size 2. A size 2 will give me 4 respawns without using med gel. Size 3 will only give me 2. Oh, did we came from the bottom? I think we did. Fine, we can check some ships around here. Oh, Carrack. It's been a while since I've seen somebody using a Carrack. I need to see what kind of guns they put on it. The left or to the right? Or actually in front of us?
Landing complete.
6.8 repair it. No restock. Why? Why no restock again? I need my rockets. There's only 3 left. Why can I not restock? Huh. I don't get it.
Take off.
Well, rockets didn't do much for me anyway, so I'll just figure something out. No, I don't have a mission yet. That means I should probably just go do one mission while we're waiting. We have cargo. We have a cargo ship to load it up in.
Shields on. Photodrive is out. Landing gear raised.
This should be a joke of a mission. I don't have radar or something, or what's going on? Neutralize target. Oh no. I don't have shields. Again.
System off. Transmission industries. Driver. System rejected. Anytime you'd like to help.
I hate fighting against small ships like this because they move a lot. Cannot even turn. But if you hit them,
Mayday.
you hit them, you hit them. Mercenary. We have a terrorist to kill. It's funny how most of the missions are working on this server. Not complaining.
Shields off.
Okay, we still have the elevator open in case we need to bail. What I want to do really quick, Cubines, advanced, flight, movement, I think. Okay, it's working. I didn't have that on the... I should probably just switch it. There's no reason to mess around. We should load up all the 3 missiles we have left.
Radar contact.
Please give me... I don't even know. Just the target a little closer to me. That's what I want. Bail Babayan. That's the guy I'm looking for. I'm getting close to these guys. I'm trying to strafe right as much as I can. Please tell me it's that guy. No. Oh man. None of these guys are my target, and I'm gonna probably reach them before I reach my target. How am I always in this position? Or most of the time in this position? Yeah, none of these are my target. Wait, where is it? Oh my god. I still don't see the target. And I'm getting shot at. This is so annoying. There's no target. The target is not here. Come on, show me the silly target. Come on, man. I don't want to go repair for nothing. Yeah. Oh, I see it. Finally. I probably need to go and come back though. Oh no, it doesn't say, it just says return. Okay. Should I try? Go back? I think it's bugged. I don't think it's there. I don't think I took damage though. I doubt that if I didn't found the target the first time, I will do it the second time, but yeah, at least there's the Stanton gateway there. I'm not really approaching nav mode, they're gonna wreck me. And these shields take a while to charge. Yep. It was going too well for me, I guess. Yeah, no target. At least I know where I'm supposed to go to get away from here. It did damage me a little bit this time. Right, so we need to abandon this one. Oh, 27 GMs. Gonna send me any further than this? Like across the galaxy. I don't want to repair, but it might be a mistake. Let's see. No, I guess it's fine. 67% armor. Problem detected. Okay. What? I was trying to press on the buttons for the elevator, but... Okay then. Oh yeah. Shields. Shields game, shields. Hello, shields. Man, what keeps happening with my shields?
Welcome to Swiss Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Okay, at least the target seems to be closer. Oh, it's a caterpillar. I think it's better than a Valkyrie, I guess.
Radar contact. Target acquired.
One of them hit.
Shields damaged. Radar contact.
Man, this guy hits hard. I don't have shields already. Man, I got rocket in. And he's doing totally fine. Should I get out of here? Come back?
Shields.
No. Should I bail? Try to do the trick and kill him. Should I wait a minute? Should I try to go to repair the power plants myself and run away? Too many questions. If I get away from here, I'm gonna love engineering even more. If I could only find somewhere to jump to. I just don't know if I should come back. I don't think I can take that caterpillar. It's kind of strong. I can take the caterpillar altogether. Oh man. Coming back here, 27 GMs. I was sure that these missions are gonna be a pain. I don't know how it went so well with the Corsair. And now I cannot. Yeah, I think four. I think 4 missions. No, probably 5. A big waste of time. That's why it's a challenge. Could be hard and complicated. I should have looked for another ship. I mean, I guess this one has a lot of armor, because he was taking a lot of shots with no major issues, but no, more to the left. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Did I come in really that fast? They cannot control it, or just has a lot of damage and... Oh, that's why. Had the cruise control on. I don't know why it doesn't let me rearm. Not that I've done anything with the rockets, but... What? What did I hit? $16K. Oh, this time I can restock. Why just one? Nice, it gave me one rocket. GG's. So funny. Anyway.
Takeoff complete.
Not again. Let's give it another try.
Auto drive is now on. Landing gear raised.
Oh. Why did that show up over there? At least we know where the target is, but there's no point because we don't have any missiles. I don't know. Shields. What? What is this? Why did that happen? Okay. Yeah, that's our target. There's not much I can do. Like, they're gonna wreck me. Yeah, they're already shooting at me. And the caterpillar is very hard to take. Not giving up though. Let's do corkscrews from the start. 3 axes. We can boost as well. Nah. That guy is running away from me or something. There's no way. I'm not even gonna reach him. To shoot at him. And they're gonna take me down. I am boosting it and everything. Like, he's trying to fly away from me. I know I'm taking a lot of... because I was trying to corkscrew from the start. But still. Hard to even take the shields down on this thing. I'm all red already. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. I think I'm just gonna finish the mission with my special tactic. But that means I need to go find another ship. And another server maybe.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm not taking this guy down. Ah, come on. Should I bail this ship? Two kilometers. I lost an engine. You moved to bed, so your background noise to fall asleep. Yeah, I know. Getting killed in Star Citizen is very background noisy. Oh. Man, but that ship can take a beating. There's the other engine. Now it looks more like the Constellation. There you go. Okay. Okay, at least this guy is not that far away this time. I will finish this mission, hopefully. Or I'll keep the caterpillar. But I don't know if they will give me another mission like this if I already have one like this. That's the only problem I have. They should, but I don't know. Seems that it doesn't work so well. Because if it's gonna glitch again, and I'm not gonna finish the mission. I just don't know why they did this. I mean, this was the nice thing about Star Citizen, that you could do everything you want to think of. Like, I want to take this caterpillar and use it for the rest of the day until I go to bed. Well, no, you can't, because they delete ships mid-flight now. The turret gunners don't do any more damage to other ships. It's kind of, you know. I understand that was very OP. I don't know why it shows the target here. Okay, I'll neutralize that target. Again, it's bugged. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Hopefully I have time. Maybe if I try to take another ship, it will let me steal it. It doesn't let me steal this one just because it has the... I'll just hop down here. So there's another caterpillar, as far as I remember. Okay. So I did finish the contract. And there's still ships flying around. Let's see. That's a Buccaneer, that's a Buccaneer. Let me look at rep first. Yeah, 3 or 4, like I estimated. Oh, this one, I cannot steal this one. When they're in this pose like this, you cannot do anything to them. Okay, so unless there's another caterpillar, I just need to exit to main menu, and that's about it. Even if there's another cat... Oh, there it is. I don't think I can steal it, but I will try. And I'm not so far away. Grab onto you. I have the feeling that it's always faster with the small tractor beam. Seems faster. Yeah, it takes a full clip to crack open the... Well, let's see if we can take it. I'm gonna try not to kill him. Just gonna do that. I don't think that killed him. Okay, come on, give me a marker to get out of here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see if it's gonna work. Every time I try to do this, the ship got erased. In 3 seconds. Yep. Yeah, I really don't know why they did that. This is what was one of my favorite things to do in this game. Steal ships from NPCs and use them. Okay, well. No! I was still in combat, so I had to wait. Well, that gives me the time while we wait to exit combat to watch that wait. I'm already back at Levski. Even if I was in combat. Did I lose everything I had on me? Like the ammo in my backpack?
Another patient has died. Room available.
No. Still have my ammo.
Freeloaders that please leave the cafeteria.
Am I on the same server? No. This is a very low pop server. Nice Corsair. Yeah, 1-1. Can I rent a Corsair? Yeah, I can. In Loreville. And I think I can rent a Connie as well, right? Wait a second. Can I rent a Connie here? I don't think so. But maybe I should have done this from the beginning. I like finding ships. Not using my own ships. Not even if they're rentals. They're not gonna have the best stuff. Well, let's call our ship first.
Welcome to the aSOP vehicle retrieval. Please visit us again.
Gonna let me.
Welcome to the aSOP vehicle retrieval. Your insurance claim has been sent.
If I can rent a Connie, why buy a Connie? Just realized that. I know I cannot rent the Corsair here. Yeah, and I cannot rent the Connie here. I think I can buy the Connie here, yes. It's more expensive here though. Still need 3.5 million. Cannot buy the Corsair here. Wish I could rent the Apollo. Let's look for a ship maybe to try to take from outside. I still don't think I can do it, but with that silly protection of theirs. Now, this is more or less a dead server. I don't think I'm gonna find ships. Might have to go rent one, but I'm only 3 missions away. Maybe I should just get the rental. I don't know how much is to rent it though. How much is to rent a Corsair or a Connie? Do you rent them both from the same place? Let's see. New Babbage for the Corsair. Break is at Lorville.
Your insurance claim has been
Really, I
placed.
have insufficient funds.
So that your insurance claim has your vehicle has been moved. Your vehicle, please visit us again.
Getting close to 3 million, right? 2.9, yeah. These missions are, you know, adding up. Anything down the hole? No ships. Phantom Gateway it is. Okay, let me take a look at this. Let me see if I can find the...
Countdown.
Actually done it already.
I was gonna say, Josh, how long have you been here?
8.
8 months.
Soup of I don't.
Yeah.
That's better. That makes more.
Still made thoughts grow up.
Put a goose in a door, but I thought it was the door that we had.
Like it's just so readily and
Hey, just to clarify, like when you say there's only 6 people on the team, and whatever.
Ship order.
The
Yeah,
ship.
yeah.
The ship on.
Yeah.
In this game, I'm sure we can find a Control Alt Function 3 that would allow us to have horns. Come on, give us horns.
Okay, will we be hearing those horns in space?
Haven't found it yet. I will though. Let's see if we can find the ship. Oh, I have 100% quantum fuel. There's no way that's true. Yeah, there were a bunch of C1s. Or A1s. That's an arrow. Ooh. Oh, this one has the ramp open already. Okay, so it's a C1. There's a jump drive. No cargo. Just take it. What if I take a Zeus, buy a Zeus, and then keep renting Connies whenever I need them? Oh, I was trying to see what weapons do I have on this. I think it's 4 size 3s. M5A cannon. Yeah, they're size 3s. 4 size 3s. I definitely cannot do it with this. Question is, do I still look for a ship? Just go to Stanton, see what we can find on the other side. Have 100% quantum fuel. This will get me to New Babbage faster anyway. What's that ship over there? Come on, target that one. Game. P2 of sorts. This an Apollo. Even if it's an Apollo, I should just leave it here. Might be another Hermes. I'm gonna scan it really quick. Because if I do the rep, I'm gonna need an Apollo. What is this? Is that not a ship? That's a ship. No. That's not a ship. It's been a while since I used the C1. Okay, it's a Medivac, which is the best one we can get. Not... There's nobody in it. Has a jump drive and everything. No. Let's leave it here. If I leave it here, there's a bigger chance I'm gonna find it here. Eventually.
Shields off.
I can try to do the missions with it though. Yeah, let's just do that. Or maybe I can still keep it.
Shields on. Target
Oh,
friendly.
that was easy. Oh, that's an Apollo Medivac. Not an Apollo Medivac, Ursa Medivac. Right, from all the Hermes and everything, this should have the most... Oh, do I need to open this up as well? Uh-oh. Is this one actually missing a... Yeah, then I mean, it does help me, I guess, because it has 3 beds and I can just respawn 3 times in one bed and then switch to another bed and then...
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Engines are on.
Okay, besides the fact that somebody didn't install a... Everything else is fine. And I have 2 Gatlings on this as well, so that should help me. Okay. It is what it is. Uh-oh.
Shields on.
Uh-oh. Oh. That was the problem.
Auto drive is out.
Oh, I didn't check if I have missiles on it. So, the worst thing that can happen is to fight the Valkyrie, which I haven't today so far. I don't want to jinx it. Second worst thing is the Caterpillar, and then the easiest thing is the MSR. 3 missions, maybe 4, probably 4. Can we do them? Can we finish this today? I have about another hour in me. There. Let's disengage quantum, make sure everything is on. Shield at max. Ammo doesn't have to be at max. Oh, it's an MSR. So far so good. We have missiles, we do. We're locked onto him. I don't see any other targets. Is it gonna be so easy? I don't think so. No. But it's just that he's on my side. Okay, so I'm gonna slowly shift right. There's another guy there. So it doesn't really matter. What matters is if I can get these going, then maybe load up another set of 4. I don't know what those rockets are doing. No, 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 no. I need all the guns. Come on. Why am I not hearing any gun sounds? No. Did I get it? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Why is it stopping my ballistics when my lasers are gone? That shouldn't happen. The ballistics are supposed to stay going. How are you still up? Oh, because they're overheating. Okay, 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 okay. They're overheating at the same time. It's just... I'm getting distorted. No. Come on. There's no way I cannot kill this MSR with these guns. I have 2 ballistics as well. How is this guy still up and moving? That's what I want to know. Finally. Okay, let's get out of here. Quick, 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 quick. Show me a point somewhere. Come on, game. Oh, there's one. Levski. Yeah, we definitely go to repair. But we've done one. 3 more to go, or 2 more to go. Got lucky with this one. I think 3. 1, yeah, I think 3. Hopefully not 4. What? What was that? One is the top. I think it's here.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
35K. You know what? I'll pass. I still have rockets, right? Yeah, I still have 8 rockets. And I still have plenty of ammo to go for another mission. And maybe I'm not gonna last for more than another mission, so... yeah. Let's take another mission first. Man, am I actually gonna able to do it? I don't have one. Alright, let's do a Vaughn. Hopefully it's not crazy far. Oh, very fast, very close. Okay.
Takeoff complete. Shields off. Auto drive is now on. Landing gear raised. Auto drive is now off.
This should be a joke. I kind of don't want to use the ammo. So let me just do this.
Shields off.
I'm gonna take this. Because if I need to rearm, I cannot choose. I wish there was a way of doing it, but I cannot choose, oh, just rearm the ammo and forget about the missiles. Where's this guy? There he is. Oh, another 350i or whatever it is. Another fast one. Might take a second with these guns. Take him down.
Shields damaged. Shield is down. Enemy down.
Imagine if intersect missions were so easy. Okay, we found the terrorist. Let's go take care of him. Oh no, not this one. Hopefully he had the Valkyrie. Because we're not going to this one. Hopefully we go to one with an MSR. Even if... oh man. Right across. You cannot go any further than this. Oh no. When it rains, it pours.
Shields off.
I mean, why didn't I think about it? If it's right across, it's right across, you know?
Water drive is now on.
Have to go through the middle, and guess what? In the middle, there's the sun.
Shields off. Shields off. Water drive is now off. Water drive is now
But in the meantime, let's try to find this.
Because they're there already, perhaps.
But what if it's like a ship-to-ship communications? Chain one, sorry, Jimmy. Ah, yes. Can't talk about that. Finally, this is you haven't been on for ages. This is your first show.
You know which manufacturer it is. You know the voice that's used in that ship. That's from that ship and that manufacturer. So that's the dream.
And they're like, "Wow, I can't wait for Simon's hair to go in game."
What's left of it?
What do you want them to walk away with?
Shut your eyes, and then when you hear a sound of a ship, you know which ship that is. You know which manufacturer it is. You know the voice that's used in that ship. That's from that ship and that manufacturer. So that's the dream scenario that we get. What's called an earworm. It's something you memorize and you know is the sound of. You know, I can make many references from other films and games, but fundamentally that would be the dream scenario. You close your eyes, you know that ship's behind you. And indeed we have to do that with 360-degree audio. You need to hear it first before you see it. So that's the dream scenario. And as you know, that's a whole topic in itself, how we're going to be bringing bespoke sound to each manufacturer, how we're going to play with sound in order to, how do we achieve the sound of, you know, luxury leather compared with the sound of a plastic tractor seat. Do you know what I mean? How do we do that sonically? I mean, there's absolutely no time to talk about that, but we do want to kind of grade the sonic experience by the price of the ship and the quality of the ship, the weight of the ship, and the function of the ship. But the most dreamlike thing for me, shut your eyes and you know what you're listening to.
That includes ships that you're in and ships that are flying past you.
Yes, yeah.
I want people to know that, you know, we are listening. Like, there's a lot of suggestions that people come out with, like, you know, ship horns, and we have talked about it. And, you know, actually a better example would be ship flybys. We actually push the priority right up for that. because we really wanted that, and I know that the community really wanted that too.
And
we are listening. Like we're here. Yeah, we're here to improve the experience for you on audio. You know, like we want these things too.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does just take time. Like, and we are blocked by other things. Like we do need code support for a lot of stuff. But you know, we are.
Okay, we'll continue with that. Let's try to get another mission in.
Radar contact. Shields normal.
Could I maybe not even try to fight if it's something else, like a Valkyrie, and just go to another one? I don't think I can take down a Valkyrie. Like a Valkyrie, it's extremely tanky. Let me just try to do this. Because if they're gonna give me another one, why not just take another one and just... Ooh. I wasn't expecting this. Already melted a bit of my armor. Okay, this one is not good. Man, they were fast. Come on. Why don't you want to let me abandon it? Oh, I did. Okay, this one works. Yeah, it is kind of cheating. But let's go back to the video for a second.
That we discuss a lot of the things that we're asked today internally, and we are changing priorities for things like the flyby's, for example. It just takes some time.
Anybody want to add anything?
Yeah, I would say, again, the fact that this is a live service game and our work constantly comes out and we get to see the players' reaction. It's a pretty nice feeling. It's like very validating, and seeing the positive feedback kind of gives us more motivation. And when we see things like, I really like the engine on sound, or when you land the ship, it kind of gives us that extra motivation to keep the standard at least at that level, or push it even beyond, so people experience those nice moments time and time again.
Yeah, you compare the shipped audio experience where it was a year ago to what it is now. We want to do that again next year and again, so we're just constantly pushing for quality.
Jans 89 in the chat says, ship audio is in polish surely for Squadron 42. How can they be playing this? The simple answer to that is single player versus multiplayer, my friend. It's a whole different bag of hammers. You have to include networking, and in a single player game, you control where the camera is at all times and where everything else is. Things don't have to be nearly as systemic in a single player game as they do in a multiplayer game. So it's a wildly different beast, and we struggle with every team, not just the audio team. Every discipline in the company struggles with, oh, we can have this solution here, but it.
Okay. Let's see what ship do we have here. I mean, I don't even think I should try a Caterpillar at this point, because I almost got wrecked by the MSR, and I really want to finish them. But at least with the Caterpillar, if they take me down, I can just go and kill the pilot and still finish the mission. Another Valkyrie. Should I just try just because he's closer than everything else? Where's my shields? Come on, shields, 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 shields. What's happening with my shields? Okay. No shields then. Stop shooting my armor down. Wait, what's happening with the shields? We have coolers all the way up. What's the problem?
Weapons system. Weapons system. Engines are off. Shields are off. Shields are off. System off. Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
I don't get it. Why are the shields not working?
Shields are off. Shields are off.
Great, I can turn them off, but I cannot turn them back on. Works for everything else. Hey, my man. I'm good, man. How are you? I'm trying to finish. Something is ticking here. I need probably 3 or 4 missions with stolen ships to be done with for Intersec, and then I can try to do the Intersec mission. You're stupidly tired. Well, isn't it very late for you? %39 with armor. But still, I mean, I'm not gonna go engage them with no shields. There's nothing wrong with the shields. Shield disabled, yeah, I know. I did disable it. But they weren't working. I messed with them for the longest time. Maybe it's just a fuse. If the fuse popped. I don't think, no. I have all the fuses. Oh, there is another engineering terminal here. I didn't know that. They both work. I need to go repair it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Intersec is a faction in Nyx that you need to get up to junior contractor, and then they unblock some QV stations, which they're kind of some sort of executive hangars where you can, there's a mission that gives you 1 million, but it's a long mission and it's very hard to do, especially solo. But I'm gonna try to grind that for a little bit and see how it goes to get a few more millions in. And also at the end, as a reward, you open like an executive hangar, like a contested zone hangar, and there's a bunch of military components there. So that's nice. But these missions are crazy hard. You have to fight against like 6-7 ships, and they're all mainly military ships in order to grind the rep. And even today I had to swap like 3 or 4 ships that I stole to... I couldn't find the Corsair or Connie to take it, so I can do the missions a little easier. So I've been struggling with the Hermes, with the Medivac, and sounds cool. Yeah, it is. They're kind of glitched. You have to board the Polaris. You have to get some cards and write some codes on them. It's a very intricate mission, and it's very cool, and it's very hard. And the payout is $1 million. Actually, I think it's 1.2 million or something like that. Even if it's gonna take like 3 hours to do it, it's still good for me, you know, because I'm still working on this challenge. But the rep to get there is killing me. Did I unblock anything else on the Vaughn? Another chance to impress. No. I've been alternating, or I'm almost to applicant, I guess. That should unlock another kind of mission for me. Eventually I heard that they put some more cargo back on these, so I can just steal that cargo and... we'll see. But my main thing right now is finish this intersect. I need probably 3, if not 4 missions. Let's look at this video.
Doesn't quite work here. It's like that. So don't let anything that's said today about the Star Citizenship audio team and whatnot hold wildly different beast. All right. That's it for the show, guys. Thank you so much for taking
I'm
the
trying
time
to
be
find
here with us.
Thank you for having.
where they
Vehicles
talked
need
about
to
the
come
ships.
up to scratch as soon as possible. I want, you know, I want the vehicles department to be the one that's just when I can't.
That for you, and
it's hugely frustrating because
if the fracturing loop just playing endlessly, and that was due
animals, and you know that comes across. And I mean, there are other things. You know, some of the comments we got were for the wolf. Was the wolf? Someone commented
engine and made everyone individually come and listen to it, and then.
And you know, it's a great indicator of showing the power and being done. And that's what I want. You know, I'm going to raise the bar. We are raising the bar. So it's just, you know, that's the way we're going to do it. Now, that doesn't mean any of these considerations haven't been talked about before. It's not. We are not just suddenly coming to the idea.
Doesn't mean we threw everything away.
Either way, we better do some sound. And to everybody, and we don't. Unfair of me to suggest that prior to me coming, these considerations weren't active. They were. It's just there has to be
a way in which we go about
scope for the release of them. And you know, everybody, all the different departments have to work together organically.
Yeah. I think anybody that's followed the project for any tremendous period of time knows that, you know, every year we sort of you know take a step back, we evaluate, we reevaluate, and then we see what we need to change and what we need to adjust. And I think there's often this misconception that any game studio, I'm gonna speak for the whole industry here, is a monolith. That you just set out, you start a project with a plan and you just go with that plan the entire time through your development without ever rethinking, without ever reevaluating, without ever having a new technology coming online that means you can do something in a different way than you thought. But it is making a game, especially over the course of a decade more, is a...
Cannot find that part. I listened to most of it, but I've seen the... Ooh.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm definitely not restocking for 35k. It's a lot of money. That'll put me under 3 million again. Plus, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep this ship for more than just this mission. The problem is, what are we doing with the shields? I cannot. Oh.
Shields are on. Shields are off.
What's going on? Doesn't let me click on them.
Shields off. Shields are off. System off. Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Takeoff complete. Landing complete. Takeoff complete. Landing complete.
I cannot get the shields on.
Shields off. Shields are off. Landing complete.
Man, what's going on with...
Takeoff. Engines are on.
Like, is it the... Oh, was I touching the gun thingy?
Shields off. Shields
Like, even with just a shield, I should still recharge something.
Shields off. Shields are on. Shields are off. Shields off. Shields are off.
I don't get it.
Shields are on.
I don't get it. Basically cannot finish the challenge tonight because of this type of stuff.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
I'm not going without shields. I know that much.
Engines are on.
Coolers are fine.
Shields are off. Shields are on.
I don't understand what the problem is. I really don't.
Shields off. Shields are on. Shields are off. Shields are off. System off. Welcome to Robert Space Industries.
I'm on shields.
System check.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to Alt F4. Based on what's gonna happen with Alt F4, I'm not gonna stay inside private property. I'm gonna just go outside, and hopefully the ship is still gonna be here. If ship is not gonna be here, I think I'm gonna just call it. Still shows private property. But anyway, let's do an Alt F4. Technically, you should still put me there, same server. The ship should still be there. If that's the case and the shields work, I'm gonna try to go do the last 3 missions that I need. Yeah, I'm stalled on that server, so it should put me exactly where I was. Why? But I think the ship is there. I still see it right there. Yep. Why would it put me back in the hangar?
Attention. Notice that Juno 5. Your social interaction chip is overclocking. Please reboot before interacting with patients.
Watch them in erasing my ship now when I'm trying to quantum with it. Even if I'm the one that brought it here to Levski.
Another patient has died. Room available.
Another patient has died. Man, these guys are still crazy with the Molina virus. Let me pull my ship here as well, either way.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieve. Your insurance claim has been sent.
In case I need it, I don't need to wait 6 minutes for it. Come on. Start counting down, game.
Please visit. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle. Please visit us again.
Or don't.
Welcome. Bye to the Your
Oops,
insurance claim.
okay.
Please visit us.
Alright, let's see. The ship should still be there. Pad 3 and 4. I don't know exactly where I parked. Apparently not on this side. No. I saw the ship was here. Right next to the 600i. Even though I haven't seen the 600i when I landed. But the ship was here, 100%. When I was falling through the map, I saw it. Oh, look. What is this? This is a part of a ship or something, right? Yeah. So they erased my Apollo. That's sad. Okay, well, apparently we're not gonna finish today the rep. It is what it is. We're probably 3, if not 4 away. More than likely 3. But we're gonna finish them tomorrow. We're gonna see what ships we can find tomorrow. And yeah, too bad. Too bad the shield broke on that ship. Maybe I would have had a chance with that Valkyrie as well. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for the night. If you're new to the channel, drop a follow if you're on Twitch. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. It's perfectly free. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.